morning everybody. So myself I am Kiran. Today we are going to discuss on the XCITP session. Okay, first of all, welcome to Moon Technologies. So MCITP stands for Microsoft Certified IT Professional. So we talk about Microsoft. Who is Microsoft? So Microsoft is one of the largest and biggest industry. Okay, and they are related to what? On the servers. So Microsoft's main business is to develop the operating systems. So what is an operating system? It is an interface between user and hardware. So this Microsoft organization, they are developing into different kind of operating system like Windows operating systems. Like the Windows operating system like Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows 2000, 2000 XP Professional, and we have a server operating system like 2003, 2008, and the latest one is 2012 server operating systems. So their business is to develop the operating systems here. So here in the MCITP, where we are more concentrate on client operating systems and server operating systems. Okay. So as a system administrator or a network administrator, you need to know what are the client operating system and how you need to install on the different platforms, hardware platforms, and how you need to install the servers, how to configure them, and how to do the troubleshooting, and how to maintain that servers on the network connectivity part. So before that, you need to understand about Microsoft certifications also. So in the certification, when we come to certifications, there are 3 levels of the certifications are there, okay, which is directly you will earn this certification from the Microsoft people, and they are called as the 3 levels called as MCTS, called as Microsoft Certified Technology Specialist. This is the first level. After that you have an MCITP Server Administrator, and after that you have an MCITP Enterprise Administrator. Okay, these are the 3 levels are there. So when we talk about MCTS, in MCTS these are the any one of the following exams you need to pass here, called as exam 7680. 7680 is the examination number. TS stands for Technology Specialist. Suppose if you are very much interested to working with Windows 7 configuration. Suppose after completing this certification, you are specialist in only on Windows 7 configuration. Okay, and also you have one more paper called as Windows Server 2008 Active Directory. The examination number is 7640. Suppose if you are writing this exam, then you will become as you are specialist in Windows Server 2008 Active Directory. So if you want to become as MCTS, you can choose this examination. Any one of this exam if you pass, then you will become as a MCTS, or as a Microsoft Certified Technology Specialist, and this is considered as a first level of an entry level. Now as a fresher level, when you are entering into the jobs, okay, the minimum one paper is mandatory that you can select from the 7680 or 640 or 642 or 640. Okay, so these MCTS persons are working under MCITP Server Administrator, where in MCITP Server Administrator having more responsibilities when compared to MCTS. Okay, additional responsibilities as an administrator you need to maintain in the organization. Okay, something called as a level 2 engineer. Okay, in this level 2 engineer, what the MCITP Server Administrator has to do, he has to pass all these 3 exams. Okay, the mandatory are 330, 640, 642 as well as 646. If you earn these 3 certifications, then as an administrator you will be promoting into the senior level called as a server administrator. All under server administrator you will be having a lot of MCTS, that is Microsoft Certified Technology Specialist. Suppose if you have a 10 MCTS persons are there, all that 10 MCTS persons are working under what? One server administrator. Okay, and the high level certification is called as a MCITP Enterprise Administrator. In this you need to pass all these 5 exams. One is 70, 680, 640, 642, 643 and 647. These are the 5 examinations are mandatory you need to pass. So once you earn these certifications from the Microsoft, then you will become as Microsoft Certified IT Professional on Enterprise Administrator. So there are 3 levels as we have already discussed. Like one is MCTS, MCITP Server Administrator, MCITP Enterprise Administrator. So MCITP Enterprise Administrator, under that you will be having a MCITP Server Administrator. Under MCITP Server Administrator you will be having what? there are MCTS persons there. So whatever the project are there in the IT companies, it will be categorized into 3 types. Okay, like they will be categorized L1, L2 position as well as L3. Okay, like L1 you can consider as a MCTS, L2 you can consider as a MCITP server administrator, and L3 you can consider as a MCITP enterprise administrator. So these Microsoft certifications are compulsory. You need to pass these exams here. So why this Microsoft is saying that you need to go with this certification is mandatory? Why? Because in organizations you are going to be working with what? Windows platform, or it can be a Linux platform. Suppose some are very much interested with the server environment. So you need to learn about server administrator. Either you need to go to the 2003 server or 2008. The latest one is 2012. Because in that company, when you are installing the server operating system, when you want to configure the server operating system, so you need to understand how that server is working, how to do the troubleshooting, how to maintain, okay, and how to implement that servers on the network here. Okay, that complete course overview you can understand on the MCI. So before we discuss about the advanced topics, first of all you need to understand about what is a network, what is networking, and what are the main advantages on the network, and what is the different types of networks like LAN, WAN and WAN. Okay. And these are some reference books also you can find. These are prescribed from the Microsoft. Each and every paper you will be having a separate books are available. Okay. And when we talk about the network and networking, so what is a network? A network is interconnection between 2 or more physical devices. The physical devices, it can be a computer, or it can be a hub, or it can be a switch, any kind of device there. Okay. So what you are doing, suppose you have a number of computers are connected with a physical connectivity. That is nothing but cables. For example, now here I am having some computers. Okay, on my slide. Okay. And these computers are interconnected with the help of what? Some physical connectivity. That is nothing but cables. So each and every computer they have some connection. That part is called as a network. Now even these computers are in shutdown mode, still I can say that my systems are in network. So what is networking? What is networking? Now for example, when you talk about this network, each and every computer are connected with the help of some physical connectivity. It is nothing but cables. And also some networking components you can find like hub, switch, routers are connected. These are the physical components as well as what physical cables are connected. This is called as a network. We talk about the networking part. Networking means what? Communication between all the devices. Okay. Suppose for example, a user is sitting in this computer. Okay. Now what this user wants to do? Now the user is sitting in this computer and the user wants to access the data from one system to another system. Now he is accessing some data from one system to another system. Whereas for example from the remote computer also you are accessing from one device to another device. This sort of things are called as what? Sharing your data. Is nothing but your networking here. Okay. So what are the different types of networks are there? There are 3 types of networks. One is LAN, MAN and WAN. Called as a local area network, metropolitan area network and wide area network. So what do you mean by local area network? Any network located within an office or a building or a campus is called as a local area network. Now when you talk about in our organization we have a lab. Now in a lab we have 10 systems are interconnected with each other. That systems are within the premises or within a specific area. Then that particular systems are called as what? Local area network. If the computers are in network, then that we can consider as a local area network here. So any network located within an office premises or a building is called as a LAN. And this LAN is also called as intra-network. Intra-network means within an organization. But internet is different. Where internet worldwide you are communicating here. Okay. So in each and every IT companies, all your systems are connected in a network, that is LAN. And all your valuable servers are available on the LAN. Okay. So in MCITP where we are more concerned about LAN administration. Because in the LAN administration you have a different kind of servers are there. All that servers are available on the LAN within an office or a building. So as a system administrator or a system engineer, you need to manage that like 40 or 50 servers. You need to work on that one. So when we talk about MAN, metropolitan area network. So when we talk about metropolitan means what? Within a city. Any network located within a city. Okay. Suppose we have two branches. One is in Kukatpalli, Ameerpet and Dilsungar. Okay. So in Ameerpet we have one office. That is one LAN. In Dilsungar also we have one office. Okay. That also comes under LAN. So these two different LANs, if you are able to connect with the help of some physical connectivity, then that part is called as what? Metropolitan area network. Okay. So that is, so we are having some restrictions in the LAN and MAN. In a LAN, what are the restrictions? Within an office or a building, and in a metropolitan area network within a city. Okay, like you can connect 10 or 20 different LANs. If you are able to connect, then that is called as a metropolitan area network. And when we talk about the last network called as a WAN, wide area network, any network located from city to city, state to state, or country to country. Okay, so with like geographical locations. Okay, the best example for a WAN is called as a wide area network. Okay, when we talk about MCITP, we are not more discussing on the wide area network. We will be discussing the CCNA topics are related to what? WAN administration, and MCITP is purely based on what? On the LAN technologies as well as LAN administration. So these are the different types of networks are there. And when we talk about the networking devices like hub, switch as well as NIC card. Okay, so what are the different networking devices are like hub and switch. So but there is a lot of difference in hub as well as what? Switch here. When we talk about the hub, okay, how hub will look like, I'll show you. Now for example, all your computers are connected to the hub. Okay, this is called as a hub is called as a centralized device for connecting number of systems. In the olden days we don't have any hub as well as switches. All your computers are connected with